Just a few more days to get 20% off the entire merch store.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I remember as a kid, Darth Maul's ship was one of the coolest things I had ever seen. Once he died, many have wondered what happened to his belongings, such as his lightsaber hilts and ship. In this video, we will find out exactly what happened to his ship from the book Jedi vs. Sith, the Essential Guide to the Force. Now, Master Tiin comes across the weapon. You all remember Master Tiin. He died at the hand of Palpatine during episode 3, where Mace and the other Jedi tried to arrest the Senate. Yoda actually orders the ship to a facility until, well, let's just read the letter and then we can examine it. Greetings, Master Yoda. The vehicle that delivered the Sith Lord to Naboo has been secured. It does not surprise me that the ship was designed to kill intruders, but given its contents, it seems strange that it did not self-destruct when its owner failed to return. The ship's exterior bears a striking resemblance to an experimental sonar design system, armed Star Courier, but every aspect of the vessel is either heavily modified or prototypical. It is equipped with a built-in cloaking device, and I've confirmed that the device is fueled by Stygium crystals. Various weapons and devices indicate Sith technology. All the ship's records have been wiped clean. I have found nothing to identify the Sith Lord slain by Obi-Wan. Although I have disabled the ship's weapons, I am compelled to say that it still poses a great danger, and I recommend that this vessel be placed in the Jedi Council's care. That ship is alive with the dark side, Master Yoda. I can feel it clinging to my robes, and worse, it still tempts me, calling me back with promises of fantastic journeys to the far reaches of the galaxy. Despite Master Tiin's recommendations, Maul's ship eventually identified as a Sith infiltrator dubbed Scimitar. So it would seem that Yoda in fact knew all about Maul's ship, and against Master Tiin's recommendations to keep it within the Jedi Council's care and close watch, it was intercepted during its transit to the Kuat Drive Yards facility. It remains a mystery as to who took it, but I think we all know what happened to it. Clearly, there's a lot of discrepancy here between the time between episode 1 and the Clone Wars. However, it's nice to see that Yoda actually knew about the ship and to know some information on it. Maul had modded the ship heavily, fueling it with Stygium crystals. Now, Stygium crystals were a rare type of crystal that would allow the device to be cloaked entirely, which is how Maul's ship, the Scimitar, was able to go unnoticed by cloaking itself. In the Force Unleashed game, Starkiller used the crystal to cloak his ship, the Rogue Shadow. It can also be used in lightsabers when refined, aiding in a Jedi to cloak themselves from unwanted eyes, with the use of the Force, of course. Now, it also makes me wonder, if it had stayed within the Jedi Council's care, that means, in the Jedi Temple or somewhere near the Jedi, then could a weak-minded Jedi have been turned to the dark side? The fact that Maul's ship was literally possessed is quite eerie. How it called to anyone, including Master Tiin, promising him adventure and fun in the far reaches of the galaxy, is a bit unsettling to say the least. Since the crystals were clearly turned to the dark side of the Force, as Maul would have done, and this was written far before the new canon, then it would seem that a weak-minded Jedi would have taken the offer and possibly been corrupted by the ship's dark calling. The ship later returned to its master, of course, but the events in this timeline as to how remain unknown even to the Jedi Council. I hope you guys enjoyed this info on Darth Maul's ship and on Stygium crystals. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.
Fulfill your destiny.